know. I'm trying this thing. I got a beanbag, everybody. Yeah, I got a beanbag, everybody. So I'm sitting on my beanbag. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tiana. For those of you who have been here before, welcome back. And for those of you who have not been here yet, this is a YouTube channel dedicated to anti-MLM content. If you enjoy this kind of stuff, please like, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified every time I post a video. Subscribe to my channel, everybody, please. Today's video was actually sent in by one of you lovely anti-MLMers, and I really think that there is not enough coverage in the anti-MLM community about IMarketsLive and the Forex trading schemes. They rebranded in late 2019 as iMastery Academy. However, iMastery Academy is IMarketsLive. There are really not many changes to it. It's the same platform, just rebranded. So this is going to be a Zoom call for an iMastery Academy team. So I think it really exemplifies all of the negative aspects of multi-level marketing in one 15-minute short Zoom call, where we really get into disowning friends and family.
You know when someone does not have your best interest in heart. It may be someone, it may be your spouse, it may be your significant other, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, it might be your family, your mother, your dad.
Minimizing people's challenges.
It's really, really important that we don't talk to people about our challenges
and problems, gaslighting them.
I know your car is broken down. I know rent is past due. I know that your daughter has whatever. You know what I'm saying? Nobody around you is going to say, I know, I see your challenges, keep fighting.
And essentially what I would classify as emotional abuse.
Despite your challenges, here's the biggest thing. Despite your challenges, somebody else is going through a larger challenge.
I'm not a psychologist, I'm not a professional, but I am just somebody with a watchful eye and an understanding of the way that people talk to people and how that can be interpreted. When you tell people that their problems and their challenges don't matter and that they shouldn't talk about them with other people, when you continue to push that toxic positivity onto others, I think that it is, yeah, it's emotionally abusive. And I think that emotional abuse can not just come from family, friends, parents, but it can come from people who we deem to be our mentors as well. So let us get into this video.
Yes.
We are going to be enlightened by this divine message. So yeah, let's start.
Grateful for this morning before I lay this divine message on you guys. So we've got, I'm just happy and grateful for my heart. I'm so happy and grateful for waking up this morning. My beautiful daughter, Madison, and I'm so grateful to be a part of this amazing organization. I'm grateful to be alive for health and peace of mind. Happy and grateful for my $300 million, perfect health and inner peace. Thank you, Lord. I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm a chairwoman 10 for my retired family and my family, and to be blessed to show others this wonderful opportunity. Please don't throw that off the thing. I'm so happy and grateful for life, peace, and happiness. Grateful for health, abundance, life.
How many times can you say life and health in the same little riff, you know? She's doing too much, like right off the bat. This isn't very divine.
Family and a new week and all the opportunity that it brings. I am thankful and grateful for another day, life, family, all safe and healthy. Yes. I'm grateful for health, loved ones, life, and a new week with new opportunities. I'm so happy and grateful for getting back up when things get tough, for this amazing family, and for endless smiles. I'm happy and grateful for a new day, health, life. I'm grateful for life, another day to grow. Song. Yes, you know that's my theme song. I'm so happy and grateful now for my retired and 365 family. So happy and grateful now that divine guidance is taking place at all times. And I'm so happy and grateful now for this opportunity to help serve people. Yes, so we are all on good vibes this morning. Okay, so I've got a word straight from Genesis, you guys. So I'm going to read this word, and then I'm going to get into how it's going to apply to us to bang out this week. So
So I think that when you start to tie religion into the network marketing thing, it's not necessarily that it's got such a religious fundamental base, but I think it's that it's a form of community that can then be leveraged for sales. So I think that that's why MLMs do so well in predominantly very religious areas like Utah, being like the MLM state. You can tie the religion to the sales aspect of it, then you've got people that are so intertwined and so faith-based that they can be successful at the end of whatever process it is that they're going through, that they do. They start to disregard the facts, disregard the statistics of whether or not you actually can or cannot be successful. They disregard, I guess, they no longer take into account like fact-based information to formulate the decision. They are formulating decisions that are now feeling and faith-based, and obviously you should have faith behind what you are looking to do and behind your goals, and you should believe in them and you should believe in yourself. But I think that this is different, the way that they use religion. They use religion almost as because this thing is so it's so minuscule, like it's a false equivalency, like trading forex, like it really doesn't have that much weight, it doesn't hold that much weight. But when you can tie it to people's dreams and aspirations and their religion and their faith, then it does start to gain that weight.
Excuse me for a second. Mom, like, go inside. Goodbye. Okay, so Genesis 32:24-29 is about the fight with God. Jacob was left alone and a man came and wrestled with him. The man fought with him until the sun came up. When the man saw that he could not defeat Jacob, he touched Jacob's leg and put it out of joint. Then the man said to Jacob, "Let me go. The sun is coming up." But Jacob said, "I will not let you go. You must bless me." And the man said to him, "What is your name?" And Jacob said, "My name is Jacob." Then the man said, "Your name will not be Jacob. Your name will now be Israel. I give you this name because you have fought with God and with men, and you have won." Then Jacob asked him, "Please tell me your name." But the man said, "Why do you ask my name?" Then the man blessed Jacob at that place. I'm here to let you guys know, Jacob is the old you. Let me mute everybody. I don't know. You guys mute yourselves, please. Okay.
Two things. Jacob is the old you. So right off the bat, we are trying to disassociate people from whatever they're experiencing. We are going to transition them into a new you, and what that new you is IMarketsLive. And then also, doesn't the CEO know how to mute a Zoom call? What?
Jacob is the old you, and I'm here to tell you that there's an Israel inside of every single last one of you. It's for you to step into that power. It's for you to step into that power and identify what is necessary to become Israel and leave Jacob. Jacob is who your friends from high school know you as. Jacob is who your family and your friends know you as. Okay? Israel is who you're going to be when you're able to hop on that stage and walk across.
When you say Israel is who you're going to be when you walk across that stage, Israel is who you're going to be. So you need to become a new person. You need to transform. You need to change. She's going to tell us the things that we need to do to achieve this transformation. And I think that this transformation is wholly flawed. And so yeah, I guess that's why we're here. That's why we're watching this effing video, is because I don't agree with what she's saying. And it's not that I just don't agree with her. I think that the tactics she's using are manipulative, and I see them for what they are. But unfortunately, I don't think her team sees them for what they are.
Oh, sorry. It's okay. Okay, so Israel is who you are going to emerge into. When you walk across that stage, when we get to Houston at the end of this year, Israel. And everybody that knew you as Jacob is going to say, "Man, I saw her as Israel. I knew her then. I knew him then. So here's the deal. There are
And it's like, not everybody's that petty. Like, I saw her as this. Like, if somebody is able to achieve your dreams and your goals right in front of you, if you're able to achieve that, like, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't be like, I saw her as this and she did this. It would be like, damn, dog, I thought that was a scam. Good on you for scamming enough people to get to the top. Like, I don't know, like, just because you ranked, like, doesn't make it ethical. That's just my opinion. But yeah.
Blessings in enduring. This ain't gonna be easy. If it was easy, everybody would do it. Cliche, right? But there's serious blessings in enduring. This is not easy. You know, so funny. My pastors gave the example of marriage and how we, as a married couple, you're like fused together to become one, right? Follow me. And they were basically saying it's a process.
At which point is getting married the same as signing up for IMarketsLive and learning to trade foreign exchange currencies? There is no equivalence, because by her logic, we could take the same for anything. It's anything. I mean, like, we could reapply this to Arbonne. We could reapply this to Monate. Oh my God. You know, getting to executive director of, you know, area directors. This is a marriage. You know, like, I don't know, bear with me. I mean, it's just by that logic, just anything could be a marriage. You know, anything that's challenging is a marriage. Anything that you have to work for is a marriage. I mean, it is a relationship. You know, it is like when you connect to something, you forge a relationship. So you're starting, like with IMarketsLive, even though it's like not a human. So you're not. It's like a, you know, like whatever they call it, like when it's like an inanimate object or whatever. So it's not like it's like a real and genuine like thing that can like feel back for you or anything. So it's not a marriage. It's not the same. IMarketsLive is never going to reciprocate feelings for you, or like, you know, listen to your problems, or like, you know what I mean?
Marriage is a journey. Marriage is a process. And so is the journey to chairman. Okay. So they use the example of like them standing behind a couple. They were telling us about like a retreat or something, and they were fusing them together like this. And the end is beautiful, you know, when two souls become one, but there's pain. There's pain, you know, your bones are crushing together. Kind of like how my hubby Eze on last week was saying, you're being squeezed and shaken up for your lunch money. So
also, if your marriage is the equivalent of getting squeezed and shaken up for your lunch money, then that's not a marriage that you should be in. Just my 2 cents on the matter. But you know, a marriage, yeah, it's a union. Marriages aren't easy, but I don't think that marriages should be painful, if you get what I'm saying. Like, marriages are challenging and marriages are hard work. Marriage requires communication, it requires compromise, but I don't think it should be innately painful. And I don't think that in order for you to be a union, you need to crush all your bones, get your lunch money, shake it out of your pockets.
You have to fight for your anointing. You have to fight for what it is that you want. You have to fight for chairman. It's a fight. And you have to become a warrior. Like, you have to become a warrior. You're not going to come to war like, all right, I just rolled out of bed. I'm ready. I'm ready to accept chairman. No. What do you have to do to go to war? You have to put on your bulletproof vest. You have to put on your shield.
Which one is it, too? Are we getting married or are we going to war? Because those are two different things. Are we? And so, I mean, like, is getting married is the same as going to war? Is the same as an anointment? Is the same as, like, I don't know, like, you don't put your battle armor on to get married, you guys. You wear, like, a nice little dress. Like, I think you leave, like, the bulletproof vest at home most of the time. I mean, I've seen some pretty crazy weddings. on the interwebs, but you don't really suit up to get married, like armor up to get married.
Your helmet, you know, you got to put on that shield of armor, and you have to come prepared for war. Don't feel obligated to relationships that demotivate you, people that devalue you, and friends that demote you. And this, you guys are going to hear about this all the time. There is a serious season of separation that is going to have to take place. It's not optional. It happens to everyone. Listen to David's story. Listen to Justin's story. Anybody's story that you listen to, celebrities that had to separate from their family. Y'all, we're on celeb vibes. I don't know about you, but it's celeb vibes over here. So what does that mean? That means that I had to cut some people off.
So this is part of the manipulative tactic that MLMs use, is that you need to cut people off. Like the cults use the same tactic. You need to cut your family off. Like you need to, anybody that doesn't believe you, you need to cut them off. They don't care about you. They don't support you. They don't want the best for you. Just because someone thinks that IMarketsLive is a scam, because there's lots of people that think IMarketsLive is a scam, doesn't mean these people innately want bad things for you, that these people don't want your goals to come to fruition, that these people don't want you to succeed. I think really these people care about you. These people genuinely do care about you. They want your goals to succeed. They don't want to see you get set back thousands and thousands of dollars paying into something that you will likely never see a return on. Like the income disclosure statement for IMarketsLive is readily available online, so you can see how many people made it to chairman whatever, platinum whatever. This information is available to you, and you see I have another IMarketsLive video in which I show how many people you need to recruit in order to get to that certain level, and the numbers are actually quite ridiculous.
I had to separate from some people. All of the friends that I had when I started this journey, I have none of them. And why is it important for me to tell you guys that?
All of the friends that I had when I started this journey, I have none of them.
Like, to me, that's not cute. That's not special to say that you have zero friends. You don't talk to anybody that that was around before you started trading. I don't know, that's just weird to me. I think that's just weird that you would just like start dropping all these people. Like, I get like if you personally have like a mindset shift in which you understand that the people that you are surrounding yourself, like they say that you are a reflection of the 5 people that you hang out with, the 5 closest people that you hang out with. So if you can think of, you know, maybe if you live with them or you are always with them, your best friends, whatever, whoever you surround yourself with, if you look at those people, you are likely like on the same tier, if that makes any sense. So when you look at your peers and you see, you know, are these people, do they have goals? Are they, you know, achieving things? Are they professional? Do they, you know, handle themselves in, you know, like a positive light, whatever it may be? You know, it's likely you assimilate to those people. So, you know, if you can look at those people and say, hey, maybe, you know, I do need more, I should go for more, I should strive for more, and maybe these people aren't the best people for me, that's one thing. But to just start cutting people out because they don't support IMarketsLive or because they don't want to trade too, like maybe their goals are elsewhere, it doesn't mean that they're not worthy of your friendship, your time, your energy, whatever, just because like IMarketsLive and that person and you don't align. At least that's my opinion.
That pretend to support you. And Natalie, I saw you actually posted about this the other day. You're going to have friends that pretend to support you. Oh yeah, girl, keep going for chairman, you got it. But then they're turning around and they're whispering to other people, she's doing that network marketing thing. She thinks that she's going to reach to the top. She's not going to be able to do that. You guys, the signs are there.
And it's like, maybe they don't want to call you a scammer to your face. You know, maybe they're trying to tread water lightly because they see you're passionate about it and they don't want to hurt your feelings, but they're not interested. So they say, yeah, girl, like, yeah, go, like, you know, I see you. You can reach term intent. But then they go, well, did you look at the income disclosure statements? You know what I mean? So that's just kind of like my thought process on it. Like, I have friends that are in multi-level marketing companies, and I am fairly positive they know how I feel about it. But you know what? That's for them. That's for them to decide if they don't want to do it anymore. That's for them to decide if they do want to do it still. You know, like, I don't, like, just because I don't believe in the multi-level marketing business structure, and just because I believe that it's predatory and that it takes advantage of people and all of the reasons why I'm anti-MLM, doesn't mean that I don't care about my friends, doesn't mean that I don't want them to succeed, doesn't mean that I don't care about their dreams and their goals and their passion. I unfortunately believe that they have gotten roped into a system that has taken advantage of them and then trains them to take advantage of other people. That's my opinion. That's just how I feel about it. But that doesn't mean that I don't support you, or I don't care about you, or I don't care about my friends and all of those things. So I feel like there is this idea that the anti-MLM community like wants to see people fail, and that's not true. I'll tell you right now, that's just not true. I don't want to see people fail. I want people to be successful, which is exactly why I feel like people shouldn't go into network marketing, because the fact that most people are not successful, and it takes 2 seconds to look up whatever income disclosure statement you want to online for whatever company you're looking for online, and you can see that very, very few people make it to the top. And it's not for lack of trying, it is because the way that these schemes are set up is that the money is harvested from new and hopeful recruits that continue to sign up, and kind of just leaves a destructive path of people who don't actually make any money. And if you can maybe hang on long enough, you could potentially get to the top if you can keep your rank, if you don't lose people. I don't know, it's just like a whole mishigash of things, and I don't think that you know, we should market this as people being their own boss. We shouldn't market this as people being, you know, taking control of their own life. Like, they don't have control over much of anything when they're an independent contractor. They're really at the will of the company, and so to misrepresent that, I also just think is flawed as well.
Some of us are blessed with the gift of discernment, but all of us have some type of intuition. You know what's up. You know when someone does not have your best interest in heart. It may be someone, it may be your spouse, it may be your significant other, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, it might be your family, your mother, your dad.
And those are pretty, like, specifically targeted people, you know, to tell people that they need to it could be your spouse, your boyfriend, your significant other, your girl, like, she, like, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, they're all kind of like one of the same. She, like, made sure, like, she rattled them all off. Your mom, your dad, your family, those are the closest people to you. And she is telling you to disassociate yourself from these people. These people who may have your genuine best interest at heart. They're your family. Like, I get maybe people don't have your best interest at heart. Like, again, like, if you really, really look, like, deep, but, like, more likely than not, like, if you married this person, if you went through the battle of marriage for this anointment and union, you know, hopefully that person supports you and believes in your dreams too.
And what does season of separation mean? It doesn't always have to be permanent. That might mean that you need to just love them from a distance. Now, I'm getting off track, but the Holy Spirit is leading me, because it's important to understand that cutting people off and separating yourself doesn't always mean you know, it's negative. Don't let it be negative. You separate in peace. You separate in love. You continue to send love through the vibrations of this, you know, of this planet. You know what I'm saying? It has to be done in love, because if you enter a season of separation and you continue to fester on the things that they did to you, it's not going to serve you. It's actually going to do the opposite, because guess what? you're now entering, man, the process is full of different, the process is almost like a video game. Level 1, I have to learn about forgiveness. Level 2, I have to learn about love. For me, I had to really learn about loving people, about really loving people who didn't love me, who didn't show me love. But guess what?
I'm trying to figure out, like, what the heck does this have to do with trading foreign exchange? If you distance yourself with love from your spouse, from your girlfriend, from your boyfriend, I don't know, I'm just kind of confused. What's her plan on distancing? How do you, it just doesn't, it's just, I don't like her advice, to be quite honest. I just think it's some pretty shit advice.
But guess what? I had to show them agape love. I had to show them the love that God showed all of his people, that he continues to show people. Oh man, I'm so off my notes, but guess what? We have to love everyone the way that Jesus loved the people that stood there and watched him get crucified on the cross. How did people do that? You know what I'm saying? Somebody that put nails in his hands and crucified him, he said, I love you. So as we continue to go on through this week, this journey, the people that are telling us no, the people that left us on scene, the people in our war market that we thought wouldn't be rude to us, that called us a scammer, whatever, we have to love them as soon as people give you a reason not to love them.
And also, it's kind of sounds like really entitled to the people in our warm market that we thought were gonna, like, what you mean your friends that you thought were gonna support you, but then they realized it was IMarketsLive, so they called you on your bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, what do you mean the people in my warm market that I thought were gonna... You mean after you harassed all your friends and family that you had known, and they all said no and left you unread?
Said not to love them, just be like, I'm gonna love you like Jesus loved everybody when he was being crucified. If you keep that little tidbit in your mind, it'll completely change your life. Because when people do you wrong, you'll just be like, okay, I love you. I love you. I love you.
And by this logic, I am the most loved anti-MLMer of all.
I love you. Like, send love. You know what? Bob Proctor says that. And I heard that from Justin, and he said that from Bob Proctor. Just send love to 3 people today. You don't have to text them. You don't have to, somebody that you may not be on the best terms with, send them love. Write it down on your notebook. I love them. And it'll change your life. So it's really, really important that we don't talk to people about our challenges. Every single last person on this call, including myself, may be currently going through a challenge, may have just came out of a challenge. But guess what? If you just came out of a challenge, you're about to go into another one. So challenges are inevitable, and they're going to happen to every single last one of us. And it's imperative that we don't call our besties. I don't have a bestie outside of my mama and my husband and Summer Lily. But
it's important that we don't talk about our challenges. This to me is gaslighting. This to me is like invalidation or minimization of people's experiences and what makes them human. We all experience challenges on a day-to-day basis, and as humans, we should be free to experience the full range of emotions that humans experience. We are not all positive all the time. We are not all angry all the time. We're not all sad all the time, but we have the capacity as humans to be angry, sad, anxious, nervous, happy, excited, whatever it may be, and to repress those emotions or to invalidate those emotions of your team members and to tell them that their challenges, frankly, they don't matter. I think that that's emotionally abusive. I think it's, it's just a way to minimize people's feelings at the end of the day, and then to, continue to emotionally manipulate them towards, what you hope to get out of them is the goal. And I guess that's, I don't know. Yeah, I just think it's like just psychologically invalidating, really, at the core.
Imperative that we don't call the people that are outside of this business that are pretending to root for us, don't talk to them about their challenge. They don't exist. We have to be in la la land, like Riyadh says. Everybody on this call, we're in la la land. You have to stay in that place, because if you live,
and to be in la la land, to be woefully ignorant, to disregard the facts, to not listen to or heed any external influences from anybody. And do you want to know why? Because that risks her losing somebody on her team. I'm telling you right now, you guys, this isn't about caring for people. I know it's like under the guise of caring for people, but this is about like a selfish achievement of a goal. And it's about her getting to where she wants to. And she can, these are my opinions. She can say that she is framing this, that whatever those 5 people's goals are, those are her 5 goals. But if you really care about people, you not only do you care about their goals, but you care about their struggles. You care about them at every aspect of their life, not only when they're up and not only when they're doing things to benefit you.
If you live in your current challenges, it's going to beat you up. Don't talk about them because they don't exist. You have to keep bombarding your goal, keep bombarding your dream. When this message was brought to my attention, it was keep bombarding heaven for everything that you desire. Don't stop praying. So what does that mean for this? You can't let off of your goals. You have to bombard it. Bombard your goals. That's why we have to say it over and over and over. I am so happy and grateful now that I am a Chair Mommy 10 as of July 31st, 2020. Bombard the vibration fields. Just bombard it with your goal. Everybody around you should know your goal. Everybody that knows you should know your goal. All of your Instagram followers should know your goal. Everybody that really follows me.
What's also interesting is that's kind of contradictory. No, you shouldn't talk to anybody about your challenges. You shouldn't talk to any external factors about anything, but everybody around you should know your goal. You should be posting on Facebook or Instagram or whatever. All the people that follow you in the most inauthentic places should know your goal. But don't talk to your family about your challenges. Okay?
Knows that I am so happy and grateful now that I have created 1,000 brands.
Also, and what do you mean anybody that really follows me? And people follow people. Instagram isn't an authentic friend. I'm so sorry to break this to you. If somebody follows you on Instagram, doesn't mean they care about you or your business or your life. I'm not to be insulting. Like I know most of the people that I follow, but some people I just like, whatever, like, just follow them. Like I'm likely like they maybe sell something or I'm not going to buy anything from them, but I just like enjoy their content. But it doesn't mean like I authentically know them. It doesn't mean that I don't care about people, but it's just like just because somebody like follows you on Instagram doesn't mean that they're like authentically in support of like whatever you're doing. Doesn't mean that they really care about trading Forex or that they care about your Forex trading schemes. I don't know, like, because like now it's kind of coming off like I don't care about the people that I follow, and that's not true, because I do, but I just also follow people that I don't know a hoot about them, so like for me to say that I like really genuinely even know their hopes and dreams, like I don't. So these people don't like authentically follow you on Instagram, at least I think so. I mean, who knows how many followers she has.
And new 6-figure stay-at-home moms by December 31st, 2020. Bombard. Yes. So your miracle is coming. It's coming. What's going to happen if you quit? What's going to happen if you let up for just a moment and you just say, you know what? I saw a little Instagram post like this. Like, they're chipping away at the something underground. And there's one side that the person kept going and reached where they were going. And then on the other side, the person was like one chip away from reaching their goal, but they turned around. And it's like, wow, it was like a gold mine or something. And all of this gold was on the other side. They've been chipping away and chipping away and chipping away for all this time. And then they turned around. So imagine you're chipping away at it. What if Chairman was tomorrow and you quit? And you gave up? You would have never experienced the miracle and the blessing that was on the other side. So God is calling you to a greater level of another dimension, mercy, anointing. He's calling you to another level, and you have to answer the call. All you have to do is answer the call. So remember, you guys, that Jacob is the old you. So your duty today, your duty this week is to tap into Israel. And this goes into what Paris was, when he talked to us about the magic of abracadabra. That's why we wrote down, who are we? What do we have? What car are you driving? I know I'm driving a white Rolls Royce with tan interior. I know I have a mommy helper to help me with this one right here. I've got a maid. I have a personal chef. You know what I'm saying?
All goals, like, you should have goals. You should, like, those things are important. Yes. Dream boards. If you didn't think your girl didn't have one, you were wrong, because I do. I do. I have goals and I have dreams. So, like, I don't want to say that, like, this whole thing is, like, null and void, because it doesn't offer anything valid. You should, like, care about your dreams. You should write them down. You should have hopes and dreams and goals and all that good stuff. If you want that car, put that picture of that car up. Like, I am all for that. I'm here for that. I just think we just have different ideas on how to get there.
That is why we have to write down exactly who we are, what we have, because you're not going to just wake up and be like, all right, I'm Israel. What is Israel? Who is that person? You can't give up, you guys. Don't give up. Keep fighting.
According to her, Israel is somebody who has cut off all their friends and family, doesn't give a hoot, and bombards everybody on their social media.
God is going to use you like never before. This is deeper than chairman. And I'm saying all of this because this is the #1 faith-based investment group. So I've got to lay it out. I've got to make it clear. Our mission is deeper. Our mission is deeper than just chairman. You hitting chairman is showing everyone, is giving God the glory for what's possible for them if they don't quit on their dreams. So don't worry what the night is going to bring.
There's like 34 people that were active and paid as chairman out of like 50-something thousand people in IMarketsLive. And I did the math on that, okay, and it breaks down to 0.000645 of getting to chairman 10. That is the chance that you have of getting to chairman 10 based off of the statistics. So that's not, it's not 1%. It's not 0.01%. Oh, it's not 0.0001% or 001. It's 0.0006% of getting to chairman 10 of all people that are active. Not good stats. Really, she's actually asking for a miracle. So if somebody does get to chairman 10, then yes, that is the work of God. Because the chances of getting there are so slim.
Don't worry what the night is going to bring. It's going to be over if you hold on and you endure. And when this message was given to me, the end of this message, God is preparing you for residual blessings. And I said, man, he's preparing me for residual blessings? Residual blessings. Isn't that a thing? And we're in a system that pays out residual. So what does that mean? Everything is in alignment. Stay connected, stay motivated. And as I wrap this up, I want to encourage everybody that's on this call. I encourage you to stay close to your mentor. Call them every day. You're never a bother. They want to hear from you. We want to hear from you every single day. Send a text, pick up the phone and call them. Be in constant communication, because what happens is when you're not, a lot of us don't have a huge support system. A lot of us don't have a bunch of people around us that are going to say,
you just freaking told us to get rid of them all. Seriously, what do you mean a lot of us don't have a huge support system? You literally 5 minutes ago said to drop freaking everybody. Is the support system, they're the people that care and support. It's like just slowly trying to indoctrinate you into like slowly only people that trade and care about IMarketsLive and like only IMarketsLive. Like, you know that there are other things and other investments that people can make, right?
I know your car is broken down. I know rent is past due. I know that your daughter has whatever. You know what I'm saying? nobody around you is going to say, I see your challenges. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. So why do you need to be in touch with your mentor every day? Because that's the person that's going to
It's like, what do you mean no one's, like, that's just some audacity. Like, maybe she doesn't have that kind of support system, but to start telling people that nobody has that support system, that nobody cares about their challenges, that nobody's going to see their challenges, and, like, I don't know, validate those challenges. Like, again, this is just, like, emotionally abusive gaslighting. Like, people's challenges, if you can't pay your car bill or your rent or whatever, like, that stuff's due. Like, those are real challenges that shouldn't be not spoken of, like, and disregarded because she said so at her will. Like, people, like, in order to face a challenge head on, you kind of have to address, like, what that challenge is. So, and I think that kind of, like, comes with, like, talking about those challenges as well, and, like, working through them. So I don't know, I just feel like this is, like, wholly flawed, this whole motivational speech, and I don't know, I just think it's just easy to rip this speech apart because it's not helping people. I think you're hurting people more than you're helping people, unfortunately. I truly do.
Remind you of your 5 reasons why you joined this opportunity. And I'm sure that your mentor feels the same way that I feel. As soon as people join this opportunity with me and they give me their 5 reasons why, I take them on. They become my 5 reasons why, and I refuse to quit until I help free your mom. I help retire your dad. We get you to be a stay-at-home mom so you don't have to put your kid in school during COVID. I'm not quitting. I'm going to take one step when you take one step, and we're all in this together, you guys. This is a complete family. We're here as a support system. So as we part ways today, I just want to encourage you guys, despite your challenges, here's the biggest thing. Despite your challenges, somebody else is going through a larger challenge. To somebody else, your challenge is this big and theirs is this big. So I say this all the time, but I strongly encourage you, find somebody else that you can serve during their struggle.
Somebody's got bigger problems than you. Somebody's got it worse than you. So stop complaining and stop talking about your challenges. Nobody wants to hear them. Eeks. Wow. That's bad, right? No? Am I the only one? Because, like, it's just invalidation, minimization, gaslighting, abuse, emotional abuse. Like, your feelings matter. Like, your challenges matter. Like, we shouldn't be invalidating people's problems. We should validate people. If you care about them, if you're a community, if you're going to say that you really genuinely care about people, then you should validate them and their feelings. You should care about them and their challenges. You should not tell them to disregard their challenges and only give you the positives, only give you the goals. I only want to hear the goals. I don't want to hear the negatives. I don't want to hear what's holding you back. Right? That's just weird. That's just not motivational. That's not how a leader speaks. That's not how a leader leads. I think, like, that is, to me, how somebody gathers a group of people and takes advantage of them.
Their struggles during their challenges. You know what? This is good. And then I'm hopping off. Taylor did a training on this recently, and she was saying, minimize your goal and maximize your service. And I really would love for everyone listening to take on that mindset, take on that mentality. I know that your challenges are big, but serve somebody else today. And you know what happens in return? When you serve somebody else, you get blessed in return. So I'm super excited about a brand new week, you guys. Oh, I forgot to do this last time. Javon, can you tell us what's on the schedule for today?
Know that you can, like it's not an ultimatum. You can individually experience challenges and still help other people. Like, you don't have to minimize yourself in order to help other people. Like, you can still experience what you're experiencing and validate and take on the challenges of somebody else simultaneously. Like, that's what friends are for. That's what, relationships are for. That's why people lean on each other in times of, like, hardship. It's you don't constantly have to be in service of other people and minimize and invalidate yourself. Like, you can have the best of both worlds. You can, you know, like, you can, like, help others, you can commit kind acts of service, and you can also struggle with, you know, paying your bills. You guys get what I'm saying.
What's on the schedule for today? Or I'll look and see what's on the schedule today. Oh no, I don't have that on that phone. Because I want to make sure, okay, another thing, last thing. Plug into everything. I know we have a big busy schedule, but one thing that you miss out on, you might miss the sauce. You might miss what you needed for that day. Plug into everything. If you miss it, see if there's a recording, you guys. But I can't pull up the schedule right in front of me. So take a look at the announcements. Make sure you're plugged into what's going on for the rest of the day. And let's get it. You guys have a beautiful day. And let's be a beautiful second.
All right, whatever. I thought that Zoom call was, yeah, I said it a few times. I'll say it again. Emotionally abusive, minimizing of people's problems, gaslighted the team, told people their challenges weren't real, told them they needed to become somebody else, told them that if rent was due, it didn't matter. I don't know, like, what else? Like, said that we were grateful for being alive like 17 times, which, I mean, like, we are, but I don't know, told you to drop your mom, your sister, your spouse, your whatever, and then sat there and said we have small circles, so, like, I don't know, maybe we've got a small circle because you just told us to get rid of it. I don't even know, you guys. Let me know what you guys think of this Zoom call. Do you feel like it was motivational? Do you feel like it was manipulative? Let me know. Do you guys feel like this is manipulative? Because I feel like it's manipulative, and that's why I've decided to make a video on it, or else we wouldn't be here today, because that's what I do. I make anti-MLM content about things that I disagree with, and maybe you disagree with it too. So let me know. How do you guys feel? Thank you guys so much for tuning in. As always, you are loved and appreciated. I am so thankful for the community that we are starting to build. And again, it is not a spiteful community. It is a community that hopes to educate people and inform them about the predatory nature of multi-level marketing companies, and point out some of the flaws within the business model and how people may or may not be being manipulated when they join these network marketing schemes. So thank you guys as always, and until next time, if you don't already subscribe to my channel, please do, because your girl is trying to hit that 1,000 subs. Yeah, love you guys. Thanks. Bye.